Hey everybody, it's me Jay, and I'm coming to you with another video about what they don't tell you about going natural before you go natural, while you're natural, and during your natural transition. It's a whole transitional thing, okay? You have to go from using just a comb and relaxer and a flat iron to products. It's expensive to go natural now. Like, I remember when I was first trying to go natural, like, canned tube was like $5. And now, I don't know if it's still $5. It could be. But now there's products that are like $16 a jar, $20 a sprayer. What is this? Leave-in and stuff like that. It's $75 deep conditioner. Actually, no, the deep conditioner that I really like is like $39.99, and I'm just like, for what? It's only 8 ounces. Can I get like a 5-pound jar of this for $39.99? Okay, they don't let you know that you don't have to have a teeny weeny afro. You don't have to shave your hair bald. You don't have to do any of that to go natural. All you have to do is decide, I want to go natural. Stop using perms. Write down the date that you stop using perms. You can transition then. You don't have to say, boom, I'm going natural, shave it all up. I know a lot of people do that, but they kind of regret it a little bit. Why did I do this? I can't believe I did this. What is this? God, I never had hair this short before. Don't shock yourself like that. Transition out. Use protective styles, wigs, braids, sew-ins, crochet, whatever. Or you can use your natural hair and just do straight backs if you're good at braiding, or twist your hair and see what a twist out looks like from the root, I should say, because it's like, you can do a twist out on your relaxed hair or damaged hair or whatever, and it'll look completely different than how it is when your hair is natural. They don't tell you not to obsess over hair types. Hair types are kind of important, I guess, for like certain looks, I feel like, because I really love how 4C hair looks. It can afro out and it looks super bomb. They can do 2-strand twists and the twists stay. Me, on the other hand, I have 3C hair. 3B, 3C hair. My twists they just don't have enough texture for that. It's just, they cute, but it's just, not the look that I be looking for sometimes. They'll let you know that the number one thing that you need is water. That's it. Drink water, your hair will grow. Put water on your hair will grow. Fine. They'll let you know that you don't need to do the LOC method. You don't really need to do it. If you want to, that's fine. Yes, you should get up. It's like LOC leave-in, oil, and conditioner, or a cream. Or you can do LCO, leave-in, a cream, and then oil. That's fine, but just decide for yourself. To me, personally, oil is like a blocker, right? Your hair needs water to thrive. Your hair also needs moisture. So boom, you put the water in there, it gets a little moisture, but then you put cream in there and then it kind of locks it in and seals in the water, right? You don't necessarily need to put an oil on top because it's just like sitting there and it's not gonna penetrate your hair and like keep it moisturized. So that's why a lot of people like, oh, my hair looks so dry or it looks so dull. And it's just like, just put water and a cream and boom, maybe a gel on top versus actual oil, because it just boom sits on there, and then like you're washing your hair and it's like taking 37 hours for your hair to actually get wet. It's because you have the oil on there, because it's like water. Oh no, this is water, oil, and then water. It's like, y'all know the vinegar and oil. It's like a lava lamp. Yeah, they don't really mix. Yeah, I feel like you should put oil on your hair when your hair dries. You can oil your scalp, but don't over oil your scalp. Because you know how back in the day, your mom used to be like, sit down, girl. Take the grease. Boom. I don't know why I licked my finger, but there we go. And then it's just like, yeah, that's cool. But you need certain oils. Don't be oiling your scalp with castor oil because somebody told you that it'll help your hair grow. Put castor oil in your deep conditioners. I'm thinking about this as I go. Put castor oil in your deep conditioners, warm them up, stir it up, then put it on your hair and massage it that way versus putting raw castor oil on your hair. To me, I feel like it's going to clog your pores and it's not really going to do much. It's going to do something, but not much. Use warm water. They'll let you know that. That's some tea. When you're styling your hair and you just get out the shower. I don't wash my hair in the shower. But you just get out the shower or whatever and your hair like dries up. Most people have a spray bottle, but their spray bottle is filled with like room temperature, so it'll be kind of cold. So it's like your products seem like they're not penetrating your hair or smoothing onto the strands because you're using cold water, and cold water seals your cuticles. Hot water, warm water opens your cuticles. So you put it in there, boom, 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 and it's like, oh, it's melting like butter. Hot water. They also don't let you know you can spend 7 hours. I hope you don't spend 7 hours, but you can spend 7 hours twisting your hair, braiding your hair, whatever. And you're just like, oh, this braid that's gonna be so bomb. I said it on YouTube, popping. I put the perm rods on the end. You take it out, and now you feel like you look ugly. You don't look ugly, but you feel like I put in all this hard work just for it to come out like this. Cause I don't like flat twist outs. We just gonna put that out there on myself. Yeah, and people be like, but just put it in a puff. That ain't gonna save you. You spent 12 hours braiding or twisting your hair. Your hand done cramped up 3 times for it to come out like this. It's a possibility. They don't tell you that. They just, because most of the YouTubers you watch or whatever, because that's how most people decide to style their hair. You know, their hair comes out perfectly because they mastered it. Or it comes out perfectly because they edited, like they did it, and when they took it out, it was like, hey, so they had to do it again, and they came back like, yes, look at me. That's my slow-mo. You know, they don't let you know that your hair could come out ugly, and to be honest, just weird. You can feel like it's gonna come out ugly, and you can pick it out. I wouldn't suggest that you pick out your hair a lot either, because that can create more like friction and single strand knots and split ends and all that stuff. You don't want that. Just let it grow naturally. Just wear it, you know, embrace it. Put a little headband or something on, a bandana, tie it up, you know. Just embrace it. And just, you know, I keep saying and just, you know, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better with time. Nobody masters anything overnight. If they do, I'm jealous. They don't let you know that you should trim your ends frequently. And by frequently, either every 3 months or every 6 months. 6 months if you feel like your hair is really healthy. And so you pick a day, trim your ends, and then 6 months from then, go back and however you trim your ends, look at them and be like, okay, we cool. So then you don't have to trim them. But if you're always styling your hair, manipulating your hair, or always getting protective styles and stuff like that, every few months, blow dry it out, look at your ends, but oh, these are nasty, trim it, keep it going. You don't necessarily need a stylist, but if you're not comfortable, please don't go to your friend who is not a stylist and who does not know what they're doing. Don't go to them, because you're going to be mad. Find a stylist who understands and who can let you know some stuff and explain it so you don't have to be like, right? Hair color. They don't let you know that when you color your hair, you are still natural. There is no way that you are a chemically processed person now. You are natural. Your hair texture might change, but your pattern shouldn't. Pattern shouldn't. If your pattern changes and your hair is straight, you may have damage. So I don't know, you might have to start over. But for me, my texture changed a little bit. I am a color treated natural. I have burgundy hair. I use Ion Color Brilliance from Sally's, and I use a 40 or 30 volume developer. So yeah, and I do it by myself, and nothing has pretty much changed except for my texture. My texture was a little like medium coarse, you know, like okay, all right, you know, like you got a little texture on it. But now I feel like it's just regular medium. Like, it's not coarse. My hair is still thick, but it's like a regular medium. That makes sense. Like Kanekalon hair, like braiding hair. It's like, okay, you know, a little texture, but it's still kind of silky a little bit. If that means you can still run your fingers through it. Yes. Yeah, so your texture will change, maybe. And your curl pattern should just be the same. It should actually bounce back. But they don't let you know that bleaching your hair blonde is the most damaging thing you can do. Getting highlights, that's the most damaging thing you can do, because bleach not only strips your hair color, but it strips your whole strand of everything. Yeah, you could at first be like, nah, I don't feel a change. I don't think nothing's wrong with my hair. But eventually it's going to feel super dry. It's going to seem like your hair just can't retain moisture or anything. It's going to feel kind of brittle. It's going to feel like you're shedding more than the average person who has like a darker color hair or natural hair. Because it's going to give the illusion like, oh, my hair is lighter, so it must be more. It should not be more. If it's more, I don't know. They also don't tell you that if you dye your hair and you don't like it and you want to dye it back black, that you should use a rinse instead of another black dye, like in developer and all that stuff. Because it's not going to make your hair look any different, really. It's going to just mask it, but underneath is the color you try to achieve, and eventually that black is going to wash out and you're going to see the nasty color again. So your best bet is to use a rinse. Rinses wash out maybe 6 to 12 washes, and it's a lot healthier because you can just put the hair temporary semi-permanent hair color and mix it up with some conditioner, white conditioner, put it on your hair, let it sit, boom, right? They don't let you know that sometimes your hair is going to be dull. If you have a natural color hair like black, medium black, brown, whatever, it's going to look kind of dull. And to refresh that or make it look popping, just use a rinse. Yeah, it's just like a polish, like a hair polish type thing. They do also have like a clear thingy thing, a clear rinse, and that's kind of like a polisher too, so it makes your hair look a little more vibrant. Is that the word I'm looking for? Luster. Some more luster and stuff. They don't let you know that you need protein. You need protein treatments. Eggs and mayonnaise, I wouldn't suggest that as your protein treatment, because raw eggs only have like maybe 0.5 grams of protein in it, so your hair's not really getting much protein. But if you're protein sensitive, you can go that route and figure out if that works for you or not. But yeah, you can just do protein treatments like once a year, twice a year, every 3 months. I like to do mine every 3 months so that my hair is strong. It It gives you hair strength. It makes your hair grow a little bit because you need strong, healthy hair. And yeah, it kind of smooths the frizz as well. I'll let you know, frizz is inevitable. What are you gonna do? You can't really do much to smooth frizz except for deep condition and condition. Wash your hair, condition, rinse it out in cool water, then deep condition on top of that. Humidity, it's inevitable. We can't go outside and be like, don't be humid today, you know? It's inevitable. You're just gonna have to deal with it. And the humidity, depending on whatever style you have, if your hair has like super definition and super defined, that's fine. The ends of your hair won't be disturbed, just your roots. It'll kind of like expand a little bit. And you don't really have to pick if you count on humidity for real. Straightening your hair while natural, that is fine. You should not receive any heat damage if you take the proper precautions, like blow drying your hair or air drying your hair 75% of the way, then blow drying it on either medium or cool. But when you blow dry your hair, and if you blow dry it on medium, you should end with a cool shot. Like, put it on cool and to close your cuticles. Then try to do 1 or 2 passes on the flat iron or on the curling wand or whatever. Just make sure you use the chase method with a comb. Hold it. Here's the comb. Scoop. What else? You can finger detangle if you want, but it's okay if you want to use tools like a wide tooth shower comb or a dimming brush. Just don't go OD. Like, start at the ends, hold it, and then boom, as one. Right? They don't let you know. I think most people should know this by now, that you shouldn't use house scissors to trim your hair. You need to use hair shears, and you get them from the beauty supply store, or you get them from Stylist or Walmart or Target or whatever. But they kind of get expensive. I walked by some hair shears and CVS, and they were $20. When I got mine, it was only $8, and I was just like, what is y'all doing? Y'all jacking these prices up because everybody want to be natural, okay? They don't. If you do sew-ins while you're still natural, that is fine. Just make sure that you don't get like a net over your braids, so that you can still wash your hair and put tea tree oil. Tea tree oil fights off fungus and all that stuff like that. They don't really tell you the difference between tea tree oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, the olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, blah, blah, blah. Lighter oils, I would say use those like on your actual scalp to do massages, because it's not like clogging so much, especially not tea tree oil, because tea tree oil is a penetrating oil, and it's just like, you know, castor oil and coconut oil and stuff like that. I know a lot of people is just like, yeah, I don't like to do coconut oil because it doesn't agree with me. But if you wanted to agree with you, and castor oil is for like strength and growth and etc., use those oils in your deep conditioner. Mix them up. Warm up your deep conditioner. Ooh. Warm up your deep conditioner, because it helps penetrate your hair strands, and it actually smooths frizz a lot better if you warm it up. Put it on there, let it sit, let it marinate, let it do what it do. 30 minutes to an hour. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, this 20 minutes is enough for me, but no, 30 minutes to an hour. And rinse it out in warm, cool water. You'll be fine. You're getting the benefits, but because you're heating those thick oils up, it's like kind of a little bit making it a little thinner, so it can do what it needs to do for you, like add shine and protein and etc., right? I think that's it for right now. I think that's all I can remember, and I don't want this video to be super duper long. So if I think of any more, or you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. I will read them. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on all social media, and yeah, stay tuned. It might be a part two.